everybody, and welcome back to Hoser Chat Live. Today, I want to sort of talk about the Leafs here, and for the most part, Leaf fans are pretty excited about the addition of Jason Blake and Mark Bell. But there's the odd fan that I've encountered that sort of thinks Blake might have been a waste of money. Um, just think of in the past all this criticism that Leafs management has got for not getting Matt Sundin the winger that he deserves. Um, Jason Blake coming over is actually exactly what Matt Sundin needs. You're not going to get the rebirth of Pavel Bure here. I think Jason Blake was a perfect signing for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Um, and it's tough for me to say this, but I think the Leafs are actually going to have a really good season this year. Being a Senators fan, um, here's the line combinations and their sort of projected goals that Brad and I have come up with. Take a look. Okay, so when you add all those goals up, it comes to 330. Let's assume, like, I'm being a bit generous with the goal totals. Probably, let's assume just for health's sake that they score 300 goals this year. Last year they gave up 200 and let me check 269. So let's assume, I don't know. Last year it seemed like Raycroft sort of, he didn't really have fire lit under him, and nobody really challenged him for that number one spot. Um, with J.S. Aubin, he kind of stunk it up last year. I think with Toskala in there now, it's sort of going to push Raycroft to be a bit better. And if it doesn't, then Toskala is going to take his spot and be better. Um, Not to mention their defense is going to be a year older, a little bit wiser, and we have to assume that they're not going to get the same injuries as last year because they had a ridiculous amount of injuries on defense. Caberlet went down, McCabe went down, I think Cubino went down. Koliakovo was out for more than half the season as usual. Um, if they can put together a full season of healthy defense, I'd say they drop that goals against total of maybe 20 goals. All right. I think that really puts them in a good position to make the playoffs. Um, so based on our projections, it's like 300 goals for, 250 against. That's close to what Buffalo had. I'm not going to say the Leafs are going to win the President's Trophy, but it puts them in a good spot to win a playoff spot. Um, you think of all those games last year. I think they outshot the other team like more than 70% of the time, but they lost because Raycroft was, he was garbage. Let's be honest. I mean, the media sort of let Raycroft off a bit, and he didn't. Raycroft never really took ownership for his poor play. I just think of all those games that the Leafs would outshoot a team like 50 to, or not 50, let's say like 35 to 20, and the other team would be right in it because Raycroft led a softie, and I don't think that's really going to happen this year. Maybe the odd game will happen, but I think with Toskala there, they have a chance to steal some games with him in net. They can get outshot and still win a game, and I think he really has the ability to keep them in games that they should be in, and he won't give up the soft goals that Raycroft let in. Um, I think that's it for now. Um, yeah, I was gonna say if I had time, I'm gonna talk about this rumor that I saw, and it was pretty stupid. It was somebody recognized that on the New York Islanders website that Campoli's name got erased. So maybe he got traded, and somebody said, "Oh, it's probably for Cabina." Now, if I'm the Islanders and we just signed, a big slew of guys, so our cap's getting pretty close, I'm not going to take on a defenseman who has slightly better skill set than Campoli, who has more upside. I'm not going to take a guy who's making $5 million a year with after making so many signings and being close to the cap. I guess I'm not really sure what the cap figures are, but I'm guessing that they're getting close with all the people that they've signed, like Comrie. They've signed Guerin. They've signed two other guys I can't remember, but I really don't see that happening. If Campoli got traded, I'd say it was for basically another upstart forward instead of an upstart defenseman. But even then, I think they really need help on defense, and I really think they should hold on to Campoli because he's got great upside. That's it. So thanks for tuning in once again. Thanks to all you new subscribers. There's like 7 of you guys now, and I never thought we'd get that high after one video, but yeah, we did it. So we'll see how high we get. Take it easy.